Iranian President Hassan Rouhani began the verbal volley, responding to the latest round of U.S. sanctions with a psychological assessment.
They have become mentally disabled. The White House is suffering from mental disability.
Following restrictions yesterday imposed on Iran's supreme leader, Rouhani said America has closed the door to diplomacy.
They do strange things that no sane person in the history of world politics has done.
Donald Trump fired back first on Twitter this morning, saying an attack by Iran would be met with great and overwhelming force, and in some areas, overwhelming will mean obliteration. The apocalyptic language is reminiscent of another Trump showdown.
They will be met with fire and fury.
Back in 2017, the world watched nervously as Trump called Kim Jong-un a rocket man on a suicide mission, and the North Korean dictator called him a mentally deranged dotard. Eventually, the two ended up at the negotiating table. Some U.S. officials seem to be pushing for the same result here.
The president has held the door open to real negotiations. All that Iran needs to do is to walk through that open door.
But the Iranians say the U.S. approach, all stick and no carrot, leaves them few options.
What they have been calling for is total submission Iran to the demands of the United States.
So now Iran is playing one of its most dangerous cards, saying it will ramp up its nuclear program and move past the limits imposed by the 2015 nuclear deal. The same deal Trump walked away from last year.
Well, I'll tell you what the message is. When they're ready, they'll have to let us know.
Speaking to reporters later this afternoon, Trump was less combative than his morning tweet.
Whatever they want to do, I'm ready.
Asked if he had an exit strategy in case all the bluster led to war.
You're not going to need an exit strategy. I don't need exit strategies.
And so the war of words continues. Stephen D'Souza, CBC News, New York.